Alright guys, some juicy stuff. Righto, let's go and create a PPE ad. So the first thing, you can just jump in and create the PPE ad if I could speak properly. But let's just go to the page that we built. You remember this, we built a page. So I love watches. I still should add a cover photo because the reason I'm making this post on here is so that if anyone clicks through to this page, they'll see the post on here as well, which if they were thinking about it, then they see it again, then they'll probably click through. So let's create a post. Let's get a photo. This photo. So by the way, let's just go skull, yep, good. So by the way, I went and downloaded this watch as well, so you will know that I had the other watch. But really, if we went back to our, hang on, I'll just grab this piece of paper here. If we went back to finding a product where I said about, is it selling, does it solve a problem, is there passion? Well, with the other watch, it's definitely selling. It's not so much solving a problem, it maybe have a passion. So I decided to get this skull watch, which is one of the top sellers as well. And I know that skulls are definitely a passion, which I've talked about in this course also. So I just thought this would have a better opportunity to maybe sell, but we will see. So I've uploaded this to the to my website and done all the stuff that I've done before. So anyway, now we've got this picture, and let's go back to here. Okay, so now let's upload that photo. And if I can't just drag that there, okay. There it is. Open. So we've got that photo, and I'm going to put my ad copy in here. Now I already wrote out this ad copy before, and what I've used is a Google URL shortener, so I'll just show you that. So what I've done there, this is the product page, so I've just copied this, and then you can go, there's different URL shorteners, but if you just search Google URL shortener, you can use this one, but there's other ones like Bitly, I can't think of the other ones, but if you just search Google for URL shortener, one of them will come up, and all it does is you enter this, and then it'll shorten the URL, and then it won't shorten it because I've already done it down here before, but it'll just shorten it to one of these, and then you copy that, and that's exactly what I have right here. So this link will click through to the product page instead of being a big long link. People don't want to see that in a Facebook ad, so this is just a lot cleaner. It's a URL shortener. So I wrote this out. Usually I'll put a question at the top. Do you love skulls is what I've put here, because it stops people in their newsfeed. As they're scrolling down, if you ask them a question, they can't help but read it in their mind, and that might stop them from scrolling. So that is something I learned quite a few years ago with writing ad copy, and it tends to work. Gold and black skull watches are back in stock. Tag your friends. Now, Facebook has changed lately, and it says that you're not actually meant to do what's called baiting, where you ask people to tag their friends or share the post or like the post. But I still have been putting to tag your friends and haven't had any issues. I don't know whether I will in the future. Maybe you'll have to find your way around this, but a lot of the big posts that I see these days still do this. So as long as they're still doing it, I'm still doing it, and I haven't had any problems yet. But just be aware of that asking people to like the post, asking people to tag their friends, and asking people to share the post can actually be a problem, possibly. So this is how I've written it out. What I want to go over also is, so if you're struggling with ad copy, what I do is go to the Facebook search bar. I know that it's a skull watch, so I'm going to look up what are the most popular posts, like this is the exact same watch, and the ones with the most engagement, I'm going to check out their ad copy and just make my own version based off that. So these ones that have the best engagement are the ones that I pay attention to their ad copy, and then I'll make my own based off of that. So here's another one, 2.8K. Usually they're pretty basic, and if you can use flame emojis and other emojis like that, that's usually a good idea as well. So this will be something you'll have to play around with, but just generally, just check out all these ones. Like this one's 4.7K, so make your own based off what this says. And yeah, that's how I've always done it, and it's one of the easiest and quickest ways to do it. Usually they're very short and to the point with an arrow with their link, and you can see they've used the Google URL shortener as well. And yeah, usually you're talking about having free shipping in there, which I didn't in this one, but most of the time I do. And if you have any discounts, you can have that, like 50% off at the moment. Order here, yeah, so tag somebody who should buy this for you, 1.3K engagement. So just get your ideas off of these other posts, and then yeah, you'll never be out of ideas. So that's all I've done, guys. Where am I going? There. So then we're just going to paste that into here. Oh no, I've got the thing copied there. Still have to go back. So copy this. Go back. So paste this. Okay, so that's what we've got in here, and then we're just going to go publish. And the reason, what's going on here? Oh, there it is there. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. So there we go, order here. That doesn't look good because it changed. So let's just go edit post. And then I want that. So obviously you want to look at your ad and make sure that it looks good. So order here with an arrow, done, and I like that. I think that looks good. And then if we click through this link, that takes us straight to our product page. So that's the URL shortener. So that's how easy it is, guys, to get that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to boost this post. It says boost unavailable. I possibly have to publish this page first, and if I do, I will just take care of this and get back with you. Okay guys, so I just had to finish doing more of the page so that it was actually published, and you'll have to do the same. So all I had to do was go and write an about section like best watches in the world, etc. And now I'm able to boost that post. So we can just boost it there, but let's just go make it easy so you get used to doing this. Let's just go create ads. So loading the ads manager again. That was my ankle just cracking. Sounds good. And here we go. So start over. So what we can do here would, because this one's going to be a post engagement, so let's go that. Engagement, post engagement as it says there. Campaign name, let's just leave it as engagement at the moment. You can name your campaigns, you can do whatever you want. Now, remember that I used a saved audience, and that was, I think that was for Pitbull lovers, wasn't it? Pitbull necklace. So Pitbull, what would happen there is, because I went through and done that research in the audience insights, and then I had all about Pitbulls, I should have done about watches so I could use it here, but I can use them saved audiences so I don't have to go through this. So that's the point in doing all that stuff. You would have Pitbull necklace 1, and it's already set up how we went through with the audience insights and done our research. But just for the sake of this video, and you can do it this way, by the way, you don't have to do it the other way. Let's just set one up straight away. So United States is where I'm targeting. And custom audiences, we'll talk about that in another video. Let's put the age at 18 to, let's just put 55, leave it at that. 55, maybe even younger when I think about what this watch looks like. Let's put it at 50. So leave it at all. So then we're going to start building this up. What a couple of the things that I'm going to put in. So skulls. So sugar skull, let's put that in because that's popular. Then let's go suggestions. Obsessed with skulls. Skull art, skull and bones, skull girls, skull art, skull and bones. So we're going to build this up. What are we at? 680, 700, skull candy. So let's keep this building. Crystal skull. I would like this up over 1 million because then I'm about to so if we just put skull, what's that going to do? That should pump it up. 9,900,000. That's probably too much, probably too broad. Expressed interest in pages or like pages related to skull. Yeah, I reckon I'll get rid of that one. Let's just keep, let's see if we can find some other big ones here. Old skull, gothic beauty, Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead, that'd be a good one, I reckon, because they're all about people that usually like skulls. So potential reach has gone up to 1.2 million. Let's leave that, and then let's narrow the audience, and now we're going to actually enter people. So this is flex targeting. We're going to enter people that are into certain types of watches. So I've written down a couple here, but guess watches. So let's go that. Is that going to kill my reach? That might be too low. So how about we do movement watches? Okay, that's going to kill it as well. How about we do Rolex? That's a pretty big one. So Rolex, 24 million. Okay, 120,000. So this is pretty small. Too small actually. But yeah, you would get the point of how I would build this out. I would be building this up, and I should have done more actual research before starting the video. But what I would do here is I want to flex target. I want people that are into skulls, obviously, and then I want people that are into watch brands as well. So that's really what I'm looking for. So then you know that these combined are going to be people that like watches and people that like skulls. So I hope you guys can understand what I'm doing there and what I'm going for. But let's just go. It kills the... I might keep building this up. Maybe if we did just put in skull then. Let's put in skull. And let's just pump this up so it's gigantic. And then let's must also match one of these. And let's put in Rolex now and see what happens. So 1.2 million. So that's a lot better. That's 1.2. Maybe we could even put in another one. Let's see if we can put in movement watches. See what this does. 1.2. So let's put in Fossil. They're another popular one. Fossil watches, maybe. Fossil. I thought Fossil actually came up on here. Fossil. I think that might come up with actual fossils though. Like, yeah, we might move that away. guest watches. See what that does. So 1.2. So yeah, let's leave it at that, and then we're gonna go down here. So yeah, you could save that audience, obviously. Placements, let's talk about this. So automatic placements, don't ever use that, even though it says recommended. Go edit placements. Device types, you could go mobile only, like people used to do that. Just leave it on all devices. Now come down here, you don't want instant articles, you don't want in-stream videos, you don't want suggested videos, you just want feeds, and turn Instagram off. That's a separate video we'll make. And audience network, turn that off as well. So you really just want Facebook feeds. That's what you want to be on. You don't want to be mucking around with any of the rest and getting put onto Instagram when you're trying to target people on Facebook. So then we've got, you can even mess with things like only when connected to Wi-Fi. So that could come in handy if you were targeting people with specific things, maybe a specific product to do with Wi-Fi, who knows. And let's go down here. So daily budget, $11. If we just go, because I'm in Australia, it's different. And like $5 a day in US is different to Australia. So if we just went $5 USD to AUD. So so $6.59. So if I put in $7 Australian, where are we? If I put in $7 Australian, that's actually $5 a day, if you know what I mean. So we'll go that. But actually, I might double that so we actually get some good data going just for the sake of this video. So maybe I'll put it in at, let's put in $15. Run my ad set continuously starting today. You'll spend no more than $105 per week. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So we're gonna go continue. So you could select your page here if you didn't have it up yet. Then you're going to come down. We can actually use existing post because we've already written it out, but if you didn't, you would just create ad. So select a post. We're going to select that one and it's going to come straight up. So that makes it nice and easy. And then, yeah, that's going to show us what it looks like over here in our ad. So mobile newsfeed, desktop newsfeed, you can check all that stuff out. But it actually, like, it looks pretty good. I don't mind that. It looks pretty good, nice and clean. Everything is spelt properly. Make sure you check that. If you're a bad speller, make sure you get someone to look over your spelling. Call to action. You enter your URL there. So let's just go shop now. We'll put that because that's what we want them to do. And then we will get our shortened URL, which was here. Copy that. And we will go back and paste it here. Update the post. And so now it's going to have a shop now button and they'll click through that and it'll take them straight to the product page. And that should be about it, I would think. What's in advanced options here? My pixel, so my pixel's green, which means it's working, obviously. So yeah, then we'll go confirm. And that is going to launch our PPE ad. So now it goes into review and then it should get approved. If there's any issues with it getting approved, you can message Facebook and they'll tell you what the issue was and then you can change whatever the issue was. Yeah, it should be fine though. There's nothing wrong with that ad. And that's about it for this video.